Step into chambers, friends, because tonight's case turns on a verb tense. The war against Iran has one stated purpose, repeated at every podium. Iran cannot be allowed a nuclear weapon. On July 9th, at the NATO summit, the president moved that purpose into the past tense. We denuclearize Iran, he said. And that's happened. Happened. Finished. Accomplished. Tonight, we check the tense against the record, and the record is still very much in the present. The charges, in his exact words, we denuclearize Iran. And that's happened. They will never have a nuclear weapon. And then, about the uranium itself. We've already got the nuclear material, because it's so far underground. Nobody's going to be able to get it except us. Two claims, then. The mission is complete, and the material is in hand. Exhibits, please. Exhibit A. The people whose entire job is knowing where nuclear material sits are the inspectors of the International Atomic Energy Agency, and they have been locked out of Iran's enrichment sites since the 2025 war. By the agency's own account, it cannot verify the status of Iran's stockpile, and outside experts warn Tehran may be moving it. Hold those two sentences side by side. We've already got it, says the podium. We cannot confirm where it is, say the only people licensed to check. Exhibit B, the material itself. Iran's stock of roughly 440 kilograms of 60% enriched uranium, a quantity that could, if enriched further, supply multiple weapons, is believed to be still inside Iran, at the Isfahan tunnel complex where inspection stopped after the June attack. Not in American hands, not verified, not even located officially. That is the it in We've Already Got It. Exhibit C, the negotiations happening right now. The interim framework still calls for that uranium to be downblended, and the inspections that would account for it remain the central sticking point at the table. Counsel, you do not spend weeks negotiating for custody of a thing you already have. The talks themselves are testimony. Exhibit D is not a document. It is the air campaign. On Sunday, Central Command completed its third round of strikes this week, some 140 targets in the round, more than 300 across the 3 rounds, by CENTCOM's own count. A government does not run a third week of strikes on a program it believes it has already eliminated. This desk covered the same war yesterday from the water, when Mark checked the sailings against the word open. Tonight, we check the stockpile against the word happened. Same method, same result. Cross-examination, because the defense has a real point. Iran's program has been badly damaged, that much is documented, and the strikes are one reason why. If the president had said, we have set the program back badly, and we intend that they never build a bomb, the record would support him, and this desk would say so. But that is not what was said. What was said is that denuclearization already happened, and the material is already ours. The generous reading survives, the actual words do not. So, who benefits from the past tense? A war sold as already won. Mission accomplished polls better than, we cannot locate 440 kilograms of near-weapons-grade uranium, which is the sentence the inspector's lockout actually writes. And the cost lands on you, the jury, your grip on whether the war is working. If the danger is declared contained while nobody can check the container, the gap between those two things is measured in the risk of the next escalation, and you will not see it coming because you were told it was over. The verdict, then? Misleading, and materially so. We've got the material and nobody can find the material cannot both be true, and the people saying the first one are still bombing like they believe the second. The court will accept denuclearized as a verdict the day the inspectors can count the kilograms. Until then, it is a campaign slogan with a security clearance. Keep the file open, jury. The tense matters. Court is adjourned. I'm Madeline, and this is Pixel Politics.